kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great.
There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here comes the heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Well, that's a great job by the quarterback there not panicking, right? Because you know it's a blitz, and trust me, you know you're going to get blasted, but you keep reading coverage, and you find your check down throw, get it out of your hands, and pick up the first down.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Runs for the tackle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Direct snap. Turning it on. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes and knew to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They make the stop about. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Throws it out in space. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Buckeyes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Drilled as he rolls, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. Oh, he's got some. Just keeps moving. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Nice move to keep running. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the running back did a nice job there keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Ducks are threatening on first and goal. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Oh, and he missed it. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick and they get it right back.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside kick this thing and try to maintain possession and just not give the ball back. And that's exactly what they did. They go
to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's caught inside the 25. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Snap it to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Barrett. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Direct snap. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the mark. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of a half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the catch. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll go with the direct snap. Oh, he's got a chance. Past the first down marker and still running. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You know they love their track in Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Jukes his way for more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they're pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Here comes the two-point try. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score. Picked off to stop the threat. it work.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Oh, what a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup, but he had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually catch.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snap it to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Snap. Got a little space. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll go with a direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They just keep firing. Under fire. Big guy smells it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they'll take an 8-7 lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Direct snap, finding an escape route. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go with a direct snap. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Slithers into space. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the run.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the back. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Bringing the heat. Looking for a big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that. Put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the run.
He moved the chains. Here comes Alabama on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow They let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barres. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle, jog our punt return team out on the...
Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run culture.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
Throws toward the end zone. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw...
Scores on the sneak.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Fires to the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Buys a little time. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Fires deep toward the end zone. a turnover. Looking for more room. And they were most fortunate to catch up.